proven to be one of the best in college football. They have been pumping in crowd noise all week at practice to make sure they are prepared for this moment. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Maryland's offense that has the first possession of the game. And now here comes Malik Washington. More than 300 yards and 3 scores in his last outing. Smith takes the handoff. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Howard. Can't get him to the ground. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these...
Might have a chance. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Terrapins are moving quickly down the field. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. And the Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, Dave.
Snags it, and he's open. And they're getting it rolling with that play.
First down, cheating-ass computer.
And that's why, as a former quarterback, man, I love these drive routes, because if you get the right coverage and it's man-to-man and someone gets picked or can't keep up with your receiver, you just put it out nicely in front of them. They're going to make the catch, and they're going to take it a long way. Really great execution. Nice job by the receiver creating separation, and beautiful throw out in front of the target.
The Terrapins, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The give is to Smith. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fakes to grab. Not a big window, and that throw was money, and they've got it at the 30.
Anytime the ball goes in the air towards him, I feel like it's his. Like, there are no 50-50 balls. He just makes plays, game after game, play after play, and you see him featured in this offense for a reason. He's one of the best in the country, not just at the wide receiver position, period. This guy's in the Heisman Trophy conversation as a receiver.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice.
Finding some room. Continues to fight for yards. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And, man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him, The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did, setting the tone. And Palmer, sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things leading up to this game. We're focused on stop.
He's going for the goal line. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, I know a big question coming into this one was how locked in is this offense going to be early? We've seen offenses throughout the season struggle with rhythm and execution early in games. Not a problem for this offense here. In this game, in this environment, all 11 guys locked in. Great job running, throwing, execution was beautiful, and they're able to cap off the opening drive of the game with a nice run to get on the board for a touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Ohio State's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense. Crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Makes the grab. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Ohio State. By the end of the day, one of these two teams will control their conference destiny the rest of the way. Potential bye in the college football playoff on the line. This game critical at this point in the season for both teams.
And so much talent in this game, too. Outstanding coaching staffs, NFL talent on both teams going into this one. David, this might be a rematch in the conference championship game. We might get to see this matchup again.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have two teams playing so well at the top of their conference. You know this game matters. There's no sleepwalking into this game. You see the numbers at the top of the conference. It's you and it's them. Who's going to come out today?
We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Second down, he'll throw it. Fires left. Finds his man. It's Roberts. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. And the Buckeyes will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the back. They just keep firing. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a crease, it's Howard. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Quarterback making adjustments. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire toward the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end, and everybody fly to the football.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Good job by the coverage team, and that's how we'll end the period. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Maryland has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bell. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
And that's a really good throw by this QB, man. Seeing the crossing routes, putting it on his chest so he can keep running across the field, get those yards after the catch. Nice job being on the same page with QB and receiver.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air, it's Henderson. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. The kick is on its way. And no shot at a return here as the punt goes out of bounds.
And that is why this punter is such a big weapon. He can completely flip the field. He's got a cannon for a leg. That was a moonshot. They were able to get downfield, and now this offense, they've got a lot of work to do if they're going to score.
Right on the money. Gives him the big stiff arm. Goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line, and boy, did they need a little breathing room.
Nice job by the quarterback and receiver there working on the crossing route. And a big thing for the quarterback there, you've got to be able to give your receiver time to work through all the...
Tons of room in the middle. The 30. The 20. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Maryland.
This QB just has such a feel. He's so good with these design quarterback runs. He's patient. He allows the holes to develop. He puts his foot in the ground. And in the open field, he's as dangerous as any ball carrier in the country.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8.
And, man, you got to love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
He's got it. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. To the air, it's Henderson. Got a man, it's Roberts. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Maryland uses its 2nd timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. They'll run for it. Shakes off the defender. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Buckeyes are rolling down the field. The run inside. It's Rodgers. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Yeah, and this has been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for a big play. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Buckeyes will punt it away on 4th down. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Maryland's offense comes out ready to go on the attack. They've had a really productive first half so far, and they'll try to add to it here. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. Fights off a defender. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. It's complete to the right. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. Dropping back, it's Washington. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
Wants to keep it in the air. Safe completion on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pulls it on the option. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good 2nd down situations.
Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. How about that pursuit? They stop him right at the line of scrimmage, bringing up 4th down. The Terrapins will go for it on 4th down. Quarterback will keep it. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly Rowe has an update.
Here on Ohio State's sideline, I can see a lot of conversations happening between the offensive line and the running back. They just haven't been able to get the ground game going. They're talking about he has got to be more patient, and they have got to get more of a push.
Turning it on. Slides to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. Timeout signal for by the Buckeyes. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Here's a heat. Looking down the middle. Got his man. They bring him down, but it'll be 1st down at the 42. Ohio State calls its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Before they snap the ball on 2nd down, timeout is called. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense has it. They're on the move. Oh, the big fella's gathering steam. Going the other way, and he takes it all the way back. Oh, what a way to finish the half, and what a disastrous way for this offense.
And how about the finish to this 1st half? This defense trying to hold on, not give up points. They flip the script, force the fumble, scoop it up, score it, and bring all the momentum right into the half with this football team.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 28-0. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting first half, fellas, and an eye-opening day here in Week 10 on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Tulane taking on the number 7 team, the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Green Wave coming away with the victory in one of the highest-scoring games we've seen all season. The result today gets them back to 500. It's something they harped on in practice all week, and they will celebrate this one for at least 24 hours. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside SEC. Now back to your game in College Park. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the shell.
And the Terrapins will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back from inside the 50. And he loses the football.
Whew, that's a breathing a sigh of relief for sure. Kick returner tries to take it out, puts it on the ground, but how about the offense getting back on it, turning what could have been a really bad play into, thank goodness I got the ball again.
Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with Ohio State's head coach coming out of the locker room. He is very pleased with his defense right now. As you know, this quarterback that they're facing has got so much hype and so much attention, but they have been able to contain him in the first half. They get the ball here to start the second. We'll see if this defense can keep up that same momentum and shut down that quarterback here in the third. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Snagged out of the air. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin.
And that's a welcome sign for this offense, right? They haven't put drives together. Nice to see them execute on 3rd down. At the very least, man, give your defense a rest. They've been playing a lot. Too many punts for this offense. Nice to see them execute on 3rd down.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Just feeds the running back. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. He'll do it himself. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this. Assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Rodgers. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll pull it down and run. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love this slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
This offense hasn't found the end zone yet. Starting to move, it's 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Caught in the backfield. It's Whalen. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. To the air, it's Henderson. Pulls it in. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
I mean, good news here, they get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick up the 1st down. The target there, he's got to do a better job understanding where the 1st down marker is, make sure he gets the right depth on his route. Now, all of a sudden, head coach has a big decision to make.
And the Buckeyes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself on the draw. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play.
And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
Here he comes out of the end zone. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They come out for the first time in this 2nd half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. On target. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He'll be stopped at his own 23-yard line, but he's got enough to move the chains and pick up the 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
How about that elusiveness? He's got space. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. And the Terrapins go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside, it's Howard. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Going deep. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Well, I know there's a lot of people out there thinking, hey, it's third down, you got to throw to the sticks here, but I like the call getting the drag. You get the catch, he advances it a little bit, doesn't quite pick it up, but now you've set up 4th and short, and you've got to think on offense, you've got to play somewhere that can go pick up this first down.
This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Go back to work in the final period of this one. A designed run for the quarterback. How many guys are left grabbing for air as he gets it to the 26-yard line?
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Ball's at the 26. It's 3rd and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. No good. Missed the field goal, but still up by 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Under fire. And they got him.
And when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. Great place to start for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. Runs through the tackle. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped. A gain of 6.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap.
Got a little grass. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking downfield, it's Washington. Going for it all. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
The most frustrating thing I see in football is when teams give up and they quit and they wave the white flag. It drives me nuts. You're on the field. Your job is to stop them. It doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. It doesn't matter how much time is left. Keep fighting. Keep grinding. You never know what can happen. Maybe you get hot. Maybe you make an all-time comeback.
Wants to fire on second down. He'll throw it. The short hands, it's Bell. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. He's got him. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Camarda.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the 4th quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
Firing to the right, complete. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. We get a timeout here. Take him. Terrapins, that will be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. It's Whalen. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. They don't.
Caught, and he's got room. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. So the defense trying to maximize their clock management. They use the timeout here, and the 2-minute stoppage is coming. In the red area, it's Howard. Could be an alley. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. No wasted time as the defense uses a timeout here. 1:54 left to play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking for the goal line. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Maryland! That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Throwing right. Makes the grab, it's Camarda. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
And they spread them out. And the defense, you got to kind of pick your poison, right? It's hard to go man across the board.
And the pass down the left side, diving, caught. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking to throw. Dances away to buy time. Ripping through the defense. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Well, they got their hands team out there for a reason, and that's why in these situations you put receivers, tight ends, and dudes that can hold on to the football, knowing that, hey, all we got to do is recover this onside kick. David, we win the game.
And, man, this is such a low percentage play, right? Like, it's so hard to kick an onside and actually have it bounce correctly and go right. You're right. They put the right players on the field. They didn't get the good bounce, and this one's over.
I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, two really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender.